King Cobia, Ashley Butler and Gary Farrell trained. Look, it's a horse that's promised plenty. It looks very, very good today in the yard, and don't be surprised if it runs a cheeky little race. Number 4, King Cobia, he looked very good in the yard, and Gary Farrell's a very astute trainer, and Ashley Butler with the ride. I think he will run a much improved race today, King Cobia.
Reva just bowing its head down, back up again, they're off. And the favourite Reva bounced out a clear leader. King Cobia began nicely and he's now just given a squeeze to go up and look for the lead. And then Craigley Focus on the outside of Bobcat, and Sheku, who is only fairly away, is now revving up on the outside and it's likely to roll to the front, and it does. Sheku races clear past the 1,050 and it races out by 3 lengths to King Cobia. Reva now better suited by the pace. 2 lengths off to Bobcat and 2 lengths to Craigley Focus last of all. Sheku likes to roll along and past the 800 metres, just put back on the bridle a bit, a length and a half to Reva is inclined to get up onto the bit. King Cobia on the outside and about 2.5 to Bobcat, minding his own business back 4th, and about 3 lengths away Craigley Focus. 600 metres to go and Sheku came back to them, led by a length now to King Cobia, inching closer, and Reva is right up on the leader's heels waiting for the run. Then came Bobcat, who's about to pull to the outside, and 3 lengths away Craigley Focus. They're in the straight now. Sheku leads by a length of the 300. Reva has room to come through and get inside of King Cobia and is coming after the leader quickly, and they're followed by Bobcat. They get down to the 200 metres. King Cobia and Reva, Bobcat on the outside, inclined to Lena slightly at the 100. King Cobia's got his head in front of Reva. It's King Cobia back in form today, gets home a half length over Reva. Third home was Bobcat, and then came Sheku, and Craigley Focus is the last one home. Good ride and a good win. Ashley Butler and King Cobia had him right there to go with Reva. And King Cobia's got the prize. It was Dave Simmons who rode King Cobia, and he had him right there to challenge when they started to turn for home. After Reva got the run, there was no real excuse. He just over-raced a little bit behind the leader, but wound up on the outside. King Cobia has done the best in a good punishing finish. 4 is the winner. Small fields can turn up surprises, and well, we know he's capable.
Yep. Yeah, and Gary Farrell, we had a quick chat. The horse looked very good in the mounting yard and trained to the minute. That's you're an old master, aren't you?
I'm an old, I don't know about a master, mate, but he always looks good. He's a lovely type of horse. He makes someone a brilliant riding horse when he's finished, and that mightn't have been far away if he hadn't won today. But Davey Simmons rode him particularly well, and he really put in a great effort on him because he needs to be ridden a bit tough. So, yeah, very happy.
And, mate, well done. We've had a quick chat about this horse before, and you've probably tweaked a few things, and look, he had very good form down in New South Wales, so good to see you get a winner.
Thank you very much, Michael. Hopefully he can sort of go on and keep improving now that he's got a bit of confidence out of that run today.
Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys, and we'll grab the jock David Simmons in a couple of seconds. Very good ride for Davey Simmons, and it was a pickup ride, I think, from Ashley Butler. So, look, he's got a good record, Dave Simmons, and good to see Gary Farrell get a win. And this horse has promised plenty. It's good form down in New South Wales, and I'll just grab Dave in a couple of seconds, and we'll get a quick interview.
Yeah, King Cobia, he's had a couple of different homes. Then he kicked off with Gay. Early days, he was a star thoroughbred horse. He now makes Queensland home and exceed and excel a 6-year-old. Well done to the owners. They had something on him today. $4 $1.70. Beats Reva 130. Bobcat was third. 4, 1, 3 and 2. And he's back in the winner's stall today. Win number 5, and he collects a nice cheque. Dave Simmons is now going to have a chat with Michael.
Yeah, Dave Simmons, pick-up ride, and I'm your lucky charm, but you've knocked me off. I had him in for second, but he looked good in the yard, and good ride. You just waited on the back of the speed there?
Did, yeah, got a lovely run into the race. The leader he's had a nice tempo for us, and yeah, he went really good.
And he's a horse that's always promised plenty, but good New South Wales form. He hasn't quite fired here, but he gave you good feel today?
He has. He's struggled with his form since moving to North Queensland, but today he might have turned the corner.
Well done, mate. Good ride, and maybe another 1 or 2 there for you today.
Oh, let's hope so, Michael.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you, guys, and back to you in the studio after the first at Townsville.
Good on you, Michael. Michael Charge bringing us all the interviews and form talk for Townsville today. And King Cobia takes out the first of 6 races at that venues today. Does the job in pretty good style as well. He's always been capable. Last start, and he was pretty well held there by Reva, but he's back in the winner's stall. He hasn't been there for quite some time. And Dave Simmons had him in a prominent enough spot all the time, and turning for home, he put him into the race and said, "What are you made of, mate?" And he went on to record a nice win. So King Cobia takes out race number 1 from Townsville today. You're watching Sky Thoroughbred Central. Great to have you with us on this Thursday. We'll take a break. On the other side, we'll look back to Wyong. They won't be too far away from coming into the yard for race 3.